Welcome to our video on the 10 most haunted places in the world, where we'll take you on a journey through some of the spookiest and most chilling destinations around the globe. From ancient castles to abandoned asylums, each of these places has a unique story to tell, and we can't wait to share them with you. So, let's begin our countdown of the top 10 most haunted places in the world. Number 10. The Catacombs of Paris. Deep beneath the streets of Paris lies a network of tunnels lined with the bones of more than 6 million people. The Catacombs of Paris have long been a popular destination for those seeking a scare, with reports of ghostly apparitions and strange noises echoing through the tunnels. The catacombs date back to the 18th century when Parisian cemeteries were overflowing, and the city was running out of space to bury the dead. The solution was to move the bones to the tunnels beneath the city, where they remain to this day. Over the years, visitors to the catacombs have reported seeing ghostly figures and hearing strange noises, including the sound of footsteps and whispers. Some have even claimed to have been touched by unseen hands, while others have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and unease. Despite the eerie atmosphere, the catacombs continue to draw visitors from around the world, and they remain one of the most haunted places in the world. Number 9. Edinburgh Castle. Located in the heart of Edinburgh, Scotland, this ancient castle has seen its fair share of battles and bloodshed over the centuries. Built on a rocky outcrop, Edinburgh Castle has been a fortress since the Iron Age, and it has played a prominent role in Scottish history. Visitors to the castle have reported seeing ghostly figures wandering the grounds, including the ghost of a piper who disappeared without a trace. Legend has it that the piper was playing his bagpipes when he suddenly vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. Other reported sightings include the ghost of a headless drummer, a dog wandering the castle walls, and a mysterious figure standing in the castle's chapel. Despite its ghostly reputation, Edinburgh Castle remains one of Scotland's most popular tourist attractions, drawing millions of visitors each year. Number 8. The Island of the Dolls. Located in the canals of Xochimilco, Mexico City, the Island of the Dolls is a bizarre and creepy place filled with thousands of dolls hanging from trees and buildings. The island's owner, Don Julian Santana Barrera, began collecting dolls after he found the body of a young girl in the canal, and he believed the dolls would help ward off her spirit. Today, the island is a popular destination for those seeking a scare, with reports of ghostly apparitions and strange noises. Visitors have reported seeing the dolls move on their own, and some have claimed to have seen the ghost of the young girl wandering the island. Number 7. The Stanley Hotel. Located in Estes Park, Colorado, this hotel was the inspiration for Stephen King's novel The Shining. The Stanley Hotel has a long and storied history, dating back to 1909 when it was built by F.O. Stanley, the inventor of the Stanley steamer car. Over the years, the hotel has gained a reputation for being haunted, with reports of ghostly apparitions and strange noises echoing through the halls. Guests have reported seeing the ghost of F.O. Stanley himself, as well as the apparition of his wife Flora, who is said to have played the piano in the hotel's grand ballroom. Other reported sightings include the ghosts of children playing in the hallways, a maid who haunts room 217, and a man who appears in the hotel's billiard room. The hotel has even set up a ghost tour for guests who are interested in exploring its haunted history. Despite its spooky reputation, the Stanley Hotel remains a popular destination for tourists and paranormal enthusiasts, with visitors flocking to the hotel in hopes of experiencing a ghostly encounter. Number 6. The Tower of London. This ancient fortress has a long and gruesome history, dating back to the 11th century when it was built by William the Conqueror. Over the centuries, the Tower of London has been used as a royal palace, a prison, and a place of execution. It is perhaps best known for the executions of King Henry VIII's wives, including Anne Boleyn, who was beheaded on the grounds of the tower in 1536. Visitors to the tower have reported seeing the ghosts of the executed queens, as well as the apparitions of soldiers and other prisoners who were held within its walls. One of the most famous ghosts of the tower is that of the White Lady, who is said to haunt the chapel within the tower grounds. The White Lady is believed to be the ghost of a woman who was falsely accused of treason and executed on the grounds of the tower. Number 5. Eastern State Penitentiary. This abandoned prison in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is a haunting reminder of the harsh conditions faced by prisoners in the 19th century. Built in 1829, Eastern State Penitentiary was designed to isolate prisoners from the outside world, with each inmate housed in a separate cell. The prison was closed in 1971, and it has since become a popular destination for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts. Visitors to Eastern State Penitentiary have reported seeing ghostly apparitions and hearing strange noises echoing through the empty halls. One of the most famous ghosts of the prison is that of Al Capone, who was held there for a time in the 1920s. Capone's cell remains largely intact and has become a popular spot for visitors hoping to catch a glimpse of the notorious gangster's ghost. Despite its eerie atmosphere, Eastern State Penitentiary has become a popular destination for tourists and history buffs, with many visitors coming to explore its haunted past. Number 4. The Myrtles Plantation. Located in St. Francisville, Louisiana, this historic plantation is said to be one of the most haunted places in the United States. Built in 1796, the Myrtles Plantation has a long and storied history, including reports of murders, suicides, and other tragedies. Visitors to the plantation have reported seeing ghostly apparitions, including the ghosts of former slaves who were held on the plantation, as well as the apparition of a woman in a green dress who is said to haunt the property. One of the most famous ghosts of the Myrtles Plantation is that of Chloe, a former slave who was hung on the property after poisoning the family she worked for. Chloe's ghost is said to wander the grounds, and many visitors have reported seeing her in various parts of the plantation. Number 3. The Winchester Mystery House. This sprawling mansion in San Jose, California, is one of the most bizarre and mysterious places in the world. Built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of rifle magnate William Wirt Winchester, the mansion is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those killed by Winchester rifles. Sarah Winchester believed that the ghosts of these victims were haunting her, and she spent nearly 40 years building and renovating the mansion in an effort to confuse and appease them. The mansion is filled with strange architectural features, including doors that lead to nowhere, staircases that lead to the ceiling, and windows that overlook other rooms. Visitors to the mansion have reported feeling a sense of unease and fear, and many believe that the ghosts of the mansion's victims still linger within its walls. Number 2. The Recoleta Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The Recoleta Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina is a fascinating and beautiful place, but it also has some eerie and unsettling aspects that may be considered scary. Many of the tombs and mausoleums are extremely old and have been neglected over time, which has led to some of them falling into disrepair and becoming overgrown with vegetation, giving them a spooky, abandoned feel. Additionally, some of the graves in the cemetery are reportedly haunted, with visitors reporting strange noises, cold spots, and even seeing apparitions of people who were buried there. The cemetery has a dark history of grave robbing and desecration. In the 19th century, it was common for medical students to steal bodies from the cemetery for use in their studies, and there were also cases of people breaking into tombs to steal valuable jewelry and other items. The cemetery has a reputation for being a popular spot for black magic rituals and other occult practices, with some people believing that the energy of the dead who are buried there can be harnessed for supernatural purposes. Number 1. Aokigahara Forest. Located at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, Aokigahara Forest is one of the most haunted places in the world. Also known as the Sea of Trees or the Suicide Forest, Aokigahara is infamous for its reputation as a place where people go to end their lives. The forest is filled with dense foliage and winding paths, making it easy for visitors to get lost. In recent years, the forest has become a popular destination for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts, who come to explore its haunted history. Visitors to Aokigahara have reported hearing strange noises and feeling a sense of unease as they wander through the forest. Some have even reported seeing ghostly apparitions, including the ghosts of those who have died in the forest. In conclusion, these 10 places are some of the most haunted and mysterious destinations in the world. Whether you're a believer in the paranormal or simply looking for a thrilling adventure, these locations offer a glimpse into a darker and more mysterious side of human history.